Hello, friends from the comic and manga world. My name is Hector,
And my name is G.
and we're here to talk to you about our picks for the November 4th FOC that is coming up. G and I work for Penguin Random House, and we manage sales into the direct comic market around the world. So, titles that we talk about in these videos are from publishers that we represent into those markets. Also note that we're on social media. We are, aside from YouTube, obviously, we are on Instagram, X, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find us at PRH International Comics, but we'll leave some links in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started with our picks for this week.
And
And it's you, G.
first up, it's Pet Pool Party. And this is a
Yeah.
cover by Anid Balam. So this comes just in time for the holidays. So
Hmm.
initially this came out like back in the summer as a one shot on the Marvel Unlimited Infinity Comics on the app.
Hmm.
And so we're shifting from digital to print, and this goes on sale in December, of course. Um, uh, just so that you know, this includes the digital material, but it will also include like a new holiday adventure, starring Adventures of Dogpool, Catpool, and Mousepool, who you see on the
Yeah.
cover here. And of course, what a great cover. The love and attention in the forefront and the destruction
Yeah.
in the background. It's amazing. It's great. It's Petpool. So yes.
Very, very cool.
Mhm.
And we continue with one of our picks. This is the Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos, number 14. This is a cover B. Naomi Frank, who is full name is Naomi Frankis. And this is obviously the amazing Christopher Chaos is keep going and keeps um, getting better. I feel this issue in specific is a special story written by Tate Bombal, and um, and it is illustrated by Naomi Frank as a guest artist to this title, and it centers around Clement, the witch boy who lives in a mural and paints a picture of his life and history of monsters, which is a side character for Christopher Chaos. Um, but then there's going to be a lot of backstory and some new characters, as you can see on the wall here. And it also mentions in the description that it will show us how he fell in love. So very interesting. And I love this cover. I love that it's a mural, but it looks so cool, sort of like, an abandoned mural with, greenery running around, growing around. And of course, I have to pick it because Naomi Frank, not just the cover, but coming in as an illustrator. She's a Puerto Rican illustrator. Um, has been doing. She does a lot of things, but in comics, she is starting to do a little bit more. Some of her most recent credits, like recently, she did a cover for Monster High Halloween special, just went on sale a few weeks ago from IDW. But she also did some illustration from one of the spin-offs from Harrow County. So she's been deep in her toes into comics outside of all her other illustrations, and her illustrations are very beautiful. From what you see here, you can tell um, she does very detailed characters, but also is very good with the realism of the background too, which is great. And that's it. I'm excited about the book, and I'm also so excited of having illustrated and cover from Naomi Frank. And you should check out cover A too. It's also awesome, by the way, which shows Clement, the character, yeah, the mural kid. Next.
All right, next up we have Scarlet Witch. This is issue number 7. This is the Peach Momoko variant. So very cute, very adorable. I loved it because since I can't hug Jeff, I have to live vicariously through Wanda, who is
Yeah.
has a very motherly embrace here. So this is the vicarious experience that I needed. So I love this
Yeah.
cover for that reason. Very adorable, very cute. How can you not love this? And yes, had to
Mhm.
make this my pick.
Yeah. Very good. Next up, another one of my picks. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the new run, number 5, cover A by Javi Fernandez. And of course, this is continuing the series by written by Jason Aaron and illustrated by Derek Robertson. Um, and uh, in issues 1 through 4, we were following the turtles kind of scattered around the world. This is the one where it brings them all together again in New York. And there's I love that the bad guy um is sort of a powerful district attorney who's very dangerous and uses his power and some powerful benefactors to sort of to kind of change the design of their own of the city and the politics in there, which is something that we're all living with nowadays. Also, this is gonna bring back or bring into this new run Casey Jones, so it's exciting. And here we see Javi Fernandez, who's amazing artist, big fan, and you can see here sort of this representation of Casey Jones and sort of a mask, but also sort of the turtles incarcerated behind in there. It's such good sort of the illustration itself is very beautiful, but also the concept of it is so cool. I love it. So looking forward to keep reading this. And I do want to mention that issue 6 that is coming up, and I'll probably mention it in another video. It was announced that Juan Ferreira, the Argentinian amazing superstar artist, is coming in to illustrate the book. So looking forward to that too. Yes.
All right, and then we have Ultimate X-Men issue number 10, now Fuji Winter Holiday variant. I
Mm.
love how cozy, how warm this is. This is a party, getting beneath the blankets, and I just thought it was really cool. I guess Armor and May are gambling in the corner
Yeah.
there. Gambling for what? Have no idea. Is it money? Is it something more? Who knows? But I just really love this cover. Yeah, it's these holiday variants that really get you.
They're
So because of
amazing.
how they're so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, had
And
to
I
mention.
love Yeah, and I love that it's on a book by Peach Momoko with on a cover from Now Fuji, and then it's such a classic thing, with the kimonos and all that, but also a kodatsu, and it's like from what I've learned from all the manga and anime that I consume, you can't have holidays in Japan without a kodatsu and people just joining around. So this is awesome.
I think that surge in the corner there blowing into the
Oh
like
yeah.
but I have no idea. I need to catch up on this, but
Is it
it
blowing or is it it's like doing noodles? No, I can't see it very well. So
yeah, I had to look closer at it, but I'm like, that's really cool. Like I just
this
love
is
this
why you
like
need to get the cover. This is why we need to get the cover so we can see all
yeah,
the details up close.
the oranges.
For sure.
Just
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
just loved it.
So
You have to
good.
look closer at it to really get a sense of like the details here. So yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Mhm.
And then we continue with Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 by Inhyuk Lee. Such a great cover. If you follow Inhyuk Lee on his social media, for a while he was doing a long time he was doing sort of this piece with a lot of the spider characters and venom characters, and he was adding them and he was dressing them in like very cool sort of contemporary clothes with designer sneakers and jacket and all of that. So I think it was in preparation for this. I don't think that that's what it was, but I love this because this is very similar to that. This is actually the book that is the prequel to the new animated series, which we saw. If you go online now, you can see some like a teaser or at least some scenes already shown. And at New York Comic Con, which G and I happened to be a few there a few weeks ago, they were promoting it and they had a big wall where you could take a picture with some art, and that art is from the show, and that's cover A actually. If you didn't know, D, that picture of Spider-Man, kind of the classic carrying a person, which is from the first cover from Spider-Man, is from the show. So this has a few other variants in here, this book, but obviously, I love this one. I'm a fan of Inkukli, and like I said, it automatically, I was like hoping I could get some of that art where he did a little modern, more of a contemporary look for Spider-Man, and here it is. He's just chilling, going to save somebody, but grabbing a slice of pizza on the way, just eating and swinging at the same time. Don't try that at home. He's a trained professional. He can do both.
With
So
knee
that's it.
pads.
With knee pads. I know it's like everything. I mean, if you look up, I highly recommend you should look up. I don't know if that's part of the. I think it is part of the sign of the animated show, but you should look up all that art. Like scroll back on Inhucle's Instagram, and you'll see all those pictures. And he did so great because, like, you look at the sneakers, you look at the knee pads, you look at everything. It's so like real clothing that maybe not me, but kids nowadays would wear for sure. Yep. And that's it for our picks, but we always end with a little bit of news. And this time we're talking about the big news that just came out, sort of big announcement. This is from an article on IGN for all the upcoming Marvel movies and TV shows that have been announced. On this first slide, you're going to see, obviously, coming right up on December 22nd is What If Season 3. Right after, at the time of recording of this show, of this video, Agatha all along just finished. So the next thing will be What If Season 3. There are some images online for you to see for that. There's also in January, your friendly neighborhood Spider, which we just talked about that in Hughley cover for the prequel. Then in February, Captain America: Brave New World, the new movie. Then we have Daredevil: Born Again, which is a new trailer that hit right off New York Comic Con, coming in March. May, Thunderbolts, which you see the image here for the cast, and there's also a trailer out, and also there was the yesterday, I think, a trailer for Ironheart dropped, and that's in June 24. I'm not going to go through all the dates for the next one, but if we go to the next list, you'll see it talks about Fantastic Four, Eyes of Wakanda, the series, the animated series, Marvel Zombies, also animated, Wonder Man. There's also some images out there for that, so go check them out. Avengers Doomsday, and we have, Robert Downey Jr., who we still don't know how he's going to become now Doomsday after being Iron Man, but Spider-Man 4, which was recently confirmed, and then in 2026 we go into Untitled Vision series. We have Avengers Secret Wars, and still without a date, Blade, which was pushed back from the date originally had. Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings 2. I'm so excited. I love the first one so much. Armor Wars, and then X-Men 97 Season 2, of course, because we need to have another season of that. That was so good. And that's it for the slides,
Yep,
right? That
that's
was
it.
it.
Hmm.
And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope it was instructional to you. You liked it, and please let us know in the comments what you like, what other covers and other books from the FOC are you looking forward to. Like I said, we're on social media. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, Twitter, and of course on YouTube under at PRH International Comics. That's it. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.